when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Moses Moody out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Green in at the 5.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
The shot by Butler, no good.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Up top, Harden, defended by Pajemski, and they pick up 2. Harden's got 5.
And I tell you, James Harden's ability to power through contact and finish with bodies around him is something else.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Now here's Powell. Three-pointer. And Harden gets it to go on the assist by Zubac. Give him 8.
James Harden understands answering a 3 with your own 3 negates any momentum of your opponent.
Outside Moody. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Powell outside. Leonard against Butler. Leonard left side. Pass to Powell. Jacks up a 3. Second shot opportunity. And Zubac with the lay-in.
You love to see Zubac get after it on the window. Use that size and strength.
Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Bogdan Bogdanovic checked in for Zubac. The Warriors also with a sub. Fields checked in for Stephen Curry. 1:29 left to play in the first. Doris, looking back at James Harden's time in Houston, what an incredible individual run he went on.
Come on, Brian. Finished in the top 3 in MVP voting 5 times with the Rockets. Came so close to getting to an NBA Finals. He's still beloved in the city of Houston.
Warriors trail by 12. Outside heel. Butler taking his time here. Gets the 3 to fall.
Jimmy Butler taking it upon himself to get those 3 points back.
Harden, the pass to Powell. Back to Harden. Fires the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Outside heel. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Green. And there's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Draymond Green will pick his spots on the interior. He can read a defense, and he understands when to attack.
Leonard outside. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
On the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Kuminga is out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Jackson Davis misses.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Doris, not long ago, the Clippers were not associated with star power.
It's very true, B.A., but they are now. And it's not just the talent that they have. It's the experience that their guys bring to the court. They now have a core of big-time players who've been through virtually everything in the league.
And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Zubac with a screen on Curry. Down low. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Curry with it. Curry from inside.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all see.
Here's Butler. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. The three-pointer off the mark. Harden surveying the D. Pass to Coffey. Curry against Harden. Shoots over Curry. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
And James Harden simply stated is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Launches it from deep. Oh, Curry showing off the range.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Harden, and Harden with the slam.
Oh my, James Harden with a statement right there.
Butler, a screen on Harden. Harden against Curry. On the wing, Green. Over Jones, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
But the defense was draped all over him, but he went to the fadeaway and drilled it.
Leonard outside. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Harden's got 19 points.
Well, this is where James Harden's 3-level scoring comes into play. You want to take away the rim and the 3? No problem. He goes right to the mid-range.
Pass to Butler. Green with a screen on Leonard. And here's Butler outside. Rebounded by Dunn. Here's Leonard. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting a lot. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
And get ready for the Fan Half-Court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubats in at the center position. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
Zubats passes to Leonard. Outside Harden. To the inside from 10 feet away. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Boy, laser focus from Kawhi Leonard. He no sooner touches it than that ball is off to the rim.
Back to Curry. There's the three. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Doris, the Clippers with new jerseys, a shiny new arena, and an ownership group that is very aggressive. They want some shiny hardware to go with it.
Yeah, you have to appreciate an ownership group that is willing to spend and make all the right moves in order to position yourself for the championship. But now the players need to come through. And what has been their undoing in recent years is injuries and the lack of availability of their best players. Age and health still hover over this organization.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Butler. And here's Curry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
Here's Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers converting. And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. 7-point differential. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. The three. Curry rises up and hits the three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Leonard outside. Uses the glass on the layup. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Outside Butler, fires the three, and the Warriors with another three.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Dunn outside, 6 to shoot. Here's Leonard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Jones is checked in. Butler up top, defended by Jones. Butler, so crafty around the rim.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Powell outside. Leonard outside. To the middle. Here's Harden, and Harden with the slam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Butler against Jones. Offensive rebound. Out to Hield from behind the arc. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, these are the types of opportunities his team tries to generate for Buddy Hield. He is just so efficient as a jump shooter.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Leonard. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Here's Butler. Oh, Butler, strong move.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
At the end of the third, the score. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Dunn. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the small forward. Shot by Leonard, no good. Outside Payton. Outside Curry to take the lead. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. So for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac checked in for Jones. Norm Powell comes in for Coffey. And it's James Harden in for Bogdanovich. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Jackson Davis. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. Gets the 3-ball to go. Powell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Norman Powell with the rise and fire from three-point territory. Pretty delivery.
Back to Curry from deep. And Curry with the answer 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Back to Leonard. Rebounded by Butler.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And that one drops.
I think defensively, you're thinking you have to play Butler to drive it, right? So he senses that and pulls up on a dime.
Pass to Powell. Leonard outside. Beyond the arc. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Ideally, you're trying not to send Stephen Curry to the line, but this guy creates those situations with his instinct and his ability.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Now, this guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Zubac with a screen on Butler. Leonard passes to Zubac. Over Green. Yep, that one's good.
Wow, they needed a bucket, and Zubac answers the call big time.
Here's Curry. Curry takes it in. Gets the bucket and the foul. James Harden picks one up.
Boy, a monster bucket yet again from Steph Curry. Knew they had to get something from that possession, and you knew he'd deliver.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N one.
Leonard on the wing. Butler covering. Nice balance from Kawhi Leonard there.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
Harden against Curry. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. To the paint. Knocked away. And stolen by Green. And here's the fast break. Oh, what an effort from Moody.
You know if you're open, Stephen Curry has that team-first mentality. He will find you.
Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Moody. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Warriors have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
51 seconds left in the game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
And no luck that time either. Curry against Harden. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Shooting for Golden State.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
Tries the spin move. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Golden State, and that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Zubac with a screen on Butler. Leonard bounces high off the rim and drops. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. All right, guys, what's your take?
Now, it's an opportunity for a teaching moment. I'm sure Coach will waste no time making his points.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And so it's Golden State winning this one. And they barely squeezed out. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant.
Will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. The games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the small forward. Now, here's Washington. Back to Irving. Four on the clock. Basket, good.
And you must be up on Kyrie at all times, or this is what he'll do to you.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Pass to Gafford. And here is Washington. Hands it from downtown.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Now here's Irving. After the miss from Desmond Bane. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Wells with it. Washington's on him. Wells kicks to Bane. Morant outside. There's the three. A rebound by Washington. The Mavericks leading. To the paint. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And I like Davis's decision-making. Fantastic. Always great at understanding when to move the ball.
Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for the Mavericks. Memphis also making some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And Santi Aldama is subbed in for Wells. Here's Edey. And that one's good. Morant.
And how about the catch and fire there from Morant? He's got the endless confidence in his abilities.
You can see, and Coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Now, here's Payne. Hasn't made one yet.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Washington. Davis has the open look. Drills it from outside.
It's always a good sign when the three is falling for Davis. It really opens up the rest of his game.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Morant outside. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've...
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Kennard is out there with Pippen. Then it's Santi Aldama. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Clark in at the 5 spot. Jackson against Lively. Kennard setting the pick for Pippen. A miss that time. Would have put him up. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway. The Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry. And let's face it, hard to win games.
Jackson looking around. Here's Clark. And Lively pulls it down.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Here's Dinwiddie. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 7 now for the Mavs.
And a long combo guard, Dinwiddie can use that 6'5" height inside like a bigger player.
Jackson has the open look. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. 5 points in the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for it.
A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. It's Thompson in for Dinwiddie. Wells is checked in for the Grizzlies. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. Irving can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Pippen kicks to Clark. Bain for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Christie. Still without a basket. Pass to Irving. Got a piece of it. And they'll get another chance. Second chance shot.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Pass to Aldama. Williams against Morant. Down low, here's Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
Now Washington. Here's Davis, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Edey's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. After back-to-back 50-win season stand, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27-55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future.
Gafford passes to Washington. There's the lob to the hoop, and Gafford throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
Williams kicks to Thompson. Pass to Davis. Over Jackson. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. That's 7 points for Davis. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Mavericks lead by 4. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Please direct your attention to the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rumble, please. Okay, they're thinking about the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
We've got Davis. Klay Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Washington in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Pass to Morant. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Morant's got 11.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Back to Irving. And he banks in the layup. He's got 7.
Almost effortless looking. Kyrie's motion inside is so well practiced.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Davis against Jackson. Davis, the pass to Gafford. Back to Davis. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Edey with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Jackson in the corner. Wants to get it to Bane, and does. Plays it up and banks it in.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And so it's Irving who brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Davis surveying the floor. For the screen on Jackson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And really one of the most challenging covers in our game. Davis, hard to guard given how versatile he is.
The Mavericks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
Pass to Gafford. Thompson outside. And here's Davis for 3. Aldama with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside, Bain. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Christie comes in for Klay Thompson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. And Pippen subbed in for Bain. Davis sets a screen. To the inside. Ignoring the contact, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes. Flexing on him there.
Pippen against Dinwiddie. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. It's Davis on the wing, guarded by Jackson. The jump hook, Davis owning the paint and gets it to go.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
Morant kicks to Pippen. No good from outside. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the balls. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Grizzlies trail by 6. So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Wells. Brandon Clark is out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Desmond Bain. And it's Pippen in at the point guard.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Irving. And he makes good on the layup.
The defender has Irving closely covered, but he's just so determined to get through the contact and to the bucket.
Irving against Pippen. Bain with it. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists in the game.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Clark with it. Guarded now by Irving. And the call will be against Derek Lively. That is his first foul of the game. The Grizzlies call timeout. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Klay Thompson in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Then for the Grizzlies, Edey's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Ja Morant in for Pippen. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spots.
Here's Edey, covered by Gaffney. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, the mid-range has been open for them, so you've got to take what the defense gives, and that's been a great attack in this situation.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Washington with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Washington passes to Irving. Shoots over Morant. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 11 points for Kyrie Irving.
Some of the fastest hands in the league right now. Kyrie knowing he has to get rid of it.
It's Morant with the drive.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Irving against Morant. No good from Irving.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Pass to Bain. Outside Jackson. And it's all evened up.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
Irving looking for an opening. Here he goes. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And make no mistake, Irving wants the ball in his hands in these moments. His confidence is off the charts.
And it's Morant missing.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged.
And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. A 2-point game.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. 44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Irving. Gafford passes to Irving. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
So hard to contain. Irving enjoys putting the D on their heels and drawing fouls.
Second one is good. And both at the line. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line. And clearly not affected by the moment.
Morant kicks to Jackson. It's good from beyond the arc.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
.27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
Irving against Morant. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And you got to admire Irving in these situations. Doesn't let pressure overwhelm him. In fact, he embraces it.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And it's all about the three right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
The Grizzlies call timeout. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Davis. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll take... Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Morant with it. Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Irving. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Thompson in at the 2 spot. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in New England.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked the day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. Morant kicks to Jackson. Here's Wells. Drops in the tray. Wells has got the lead up to 3 now for Memphis.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Inside, it's stolen by Davis. And Davis throws it down home.
Stepping up, Davis is a fantastic option late. You know, with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. It's good from long range.
And this is why they go to Thompson. The coaches, his teammates, they all trust in his ability to deliver.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Out to Morant. Good!
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Here's Irving. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Back 80 picks one up.
Have to be careful guarding Irving. When you're too physical, he uses the contact against you.
Both shots good from the strike.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
The Grizzlies call timeout. Morant outside. Nice move.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Irving way outside. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. And they...
What do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's done in at the 3, the small forward.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Beal outside. Pass to Richards. Booker with it. Second chance shot. It's blocked by Gobert.
Yeah, the long arms. It's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
And here's Randall. Inside. The kick out to Edwards. Knocks down the long J.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Durant. Outside Booker. No one near him. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring, but how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional quote-unquote point guard.
Randall can't hit.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. As you can imagine, the team spent much of their practice preparing for Devin Booker. Coach said there's no great way to defend him. He can beat you at the rim, from mid-range, well beyond the arc as well. And on top of all that, he creates for others. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. You know, over Bradley Beal's career, he succeeded in a few different roles, RJ.
Yeah, he played with the ball-dominant guy. Then he became the sole star on his team. And now he's playing with multiple stars. Evolution is a part of success, and Bradley Beal is doing it.
O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Richards. Now here's Durant. McDaniels covering. Richards with a screen. Here's Beal. And he misses the go-ahead basket. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Oh, got a piece of it. O'Neal with it. He's picked up by Conley. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Pass to Randall. Randall draws the double. The kick out to Conley. And he's going for the oop here. Clock at 6. To the inside. O'Neal passes to Richards. For 3, Booker. McDaniels with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Randall. Over Beal. Minnesota again missing. The Suns leading. O'Neal passes to Beal. Now here's Richards. He's guarded closely. Here's Booker. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And Booker loves these situations because he understands how to finish through physical defense.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Miller comes in for Randall. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Plumlee's checked in for Phoenix. Allen comes in for Durant. Now here's DiVincenzo to snap the cold streak. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. 17 seconds left in the first. Edwards against Beal. Here's Jones. Jump shot is good.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Edwards fires from way outside. Oh, he got it! He got it to go at the buzzer.
Wow.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Tie game in Minnesota. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Garza in its center. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Beal, the pass to Jones. Here's Beal. Over Edwards. Beal's shot is good. The Timberwolves trail. Edwards looking it over. There's the drive. Oh, Edwards just bullying his way inside.
Oh, great power driving to the bucket. Edwards gets it to fall. A fearless finisher.
It's Beal on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Beal's shot is good. Beal's got 6.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
With a bucket here, they can recapture the lead.
I like how they've hung in. Never let things get out of hand.
Pass to Edwards. This one for 3. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
And Minnesota with some changes. Gobert comes in for Ingles. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Dunn, he's checked in for Phoenix. Devin Booker comes in for Jones. To the middle. Beal's shot is good. Give him 8 points now. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time. Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And the basket by Plumlee.
I like Beal's vision. Makes a great read on this pass.
Minnesota has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Pass to Gobert. 1:36 left in the first half of this one. Nails it from 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Beal. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Beal wastes no time getting those 3 points back.
Minnesota has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter.
Timeout.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Ever since Phoenix changed ownership, they've been all in on winning now, Richard.
They've traded a lot lot of picks away and young talent to assemble a team of superstars, some of the best shooters in the history of this league, and they were willing to go deep into the luxury tax to sustain.
Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Back to Jones. Plumlee, a screen on Conley. To the paint. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Down low. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Yeah, great play from Edwards off the pick and roll. Moving the ball around and get another guy a shot.
And here's Jones. 17 seconds left in the second. Unloads from 13. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Back to Edwards. 1 second left. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And now a 4-point Minnesota lead. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. What a game from deep, making 5 trays. We'll be right back with you shortly. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards, and it's done in at the small forward position.
Slick shot by Durant, gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
Well, Richard, you attempted to guard Kevin Durant in your playing days. How hard was that?
It was not easy. He's the lead scorer, ball handler. Oh, yeah, he's also 7 feet tall. KD is one of the toughest assignments that you will ever face.
Pass to Booker. Now done. Beal outside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Beal's got 13.
Not shocking to see Beal running up the scoreboard. He has a knack for putting together some big nights.
Randle, the pass to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Picked by Gobert. Edwards, no good.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Durant, the pass to Booker. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Good on the bucket.
Slicing his way to the rim, Booker making it look easy despite the contact.
Gobert with a screen on Beal. Edwards for 3. Gets the trifecta. Edwards got 26. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Pass to Beal. The 3. Randle pulls down the board. And here's Randle. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The lead is 2. Edwards for 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. He has 29 now.
Shooting the 3 with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
Beal to pass to Richards. Beal's shot is good. 15 points in the game.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats, but this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt, drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then.
Minnesota shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And that one misses, and Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Alexander Walker in for Edwards. And the Suns also making a change. O'Neal's checked in.
Normally, he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Pass to Reed. Back to Conley. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Nick Richards.
The defense tries to stop Conley with a foul, but he shows great poise and manages to get it off.
And Minnesota making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Plumlee's checked in for Phoenix. Jones comes in for Devin Booker. 43 seconds left in the third quarter here. Durant for three. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
And Durant focuses on taking high percentage threes, which is why he's so efficient from there.
Conley passes to Alexander Walker. Randall outside. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The shot by Conley, no good. On the wing, Durant. There's the triple. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Durant's got 9 points now in the second half. Pass to Randall from about 16. And that's not going to go. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Suns on. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Anthony Edwards. Naz Reid out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Clark in at the 4. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Done. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Outside Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Wow, what a move from Edwards. He's fantastic at creating for himself.
Phoenix has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. DiVincenzo against Jones. Pass to Booker. Ooh, against inside resistance. Booker still good.
Ooh, Booker showing some power.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Clark. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And that one misses.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Randall, good.
I-C-E, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Booker for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Randall, pass to Edwards. Anthony Edwards takes the contact.
Wow, Edwards almost makes it look effortless, like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
Here's Booker. He's on target from 8 feet out.
Check out Booker rising to meet the challenge. He wants so badly to deliver for his team.
Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards powers it home.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. Pass to Beal. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter here. Lets a floater go. And it's good on the layup.
Ooh, let him know, Beal. That is a huge shot.
Edwards against Beal. From the line. Cash.
And you gotta love the mentality of Anthony Edwards. He wants to be the star. He wants the spotlight. Not everyone is like that.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. "52 seconds left to play in the fourth. And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Okay, when you absolutely, positively need a bucket, Booker's your guy.
Edwards, no good. And it's Beal with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Booker. Lets it fly. And it's in. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards against Beal. Outside Edwards. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Free throw good, Edwards.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Phoenix calls timeout. 9 seconds left in the fourth. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They wait.
Here in the front court break.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And the Clippers starting five. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the center position. Leonard no luck. And it's Davis with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Thompson outside. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Able to strike from mid-range and all over the court. The versatility of Kyrie's offensive game, top shelf.
Pass to Leonard. In the corner, Powell with it. Beyond the arc. Drains the three-pointer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Claw getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Irving surveying the floor. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. From 10 feet out, and it's Thompson that time on the assist by Irving.
Thompson, so pure as a shooter. I mean, he gets that mid-range look, and he's not going to hesitate to let it go.
Zubac against Gafford. Here's Harden, and the layup falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Davis. Back to Irving. Three-pointer, and he's good on the three ball. Irving's got 5.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
Done outside. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. On the left block, nobody near Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Leonard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. And then for the Clippers, Derek Jones comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Bogdanovich in for Dunn. Drills the three-pointer.
The big fella spotting up, and AD more than capable of knocking it down.
Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
Now Thompson. James Harden missing on the 3. Thompson, a screen on Leonard. Here's Davis. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Nifty move. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Thompson finds Dinwiddie. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, it's all about being confident from there for Spencer Dinwiddie. A capable threat from distance now.
Up top, Leonard. He's guarded by Davis. Leonard looking around. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Davis.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Leonard hits them both. Outside Irving. Over Simmons. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Irving. Then it's Derek Lively, and there's Christie, and it's Marshall in at the 4. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Now here's Simmons. Outside, Jones. Pass to Zubac. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Here's Simmons. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Count that bucket.
You know, with his size and skill, Simmons is really good down low. I think he can score a bunch of points this way.
Lively a screen on Bogdanovich. Dinwiddie for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Irving against Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons taking off, launching himself right through the defense and rendering that D helpless.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. And I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards, but man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on the season, and a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9" and 7-foot guys. Special. Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. Keeps his balance right where he needs it.
Amir Coffey's jacked in for the Clippers. Thompson outside. Dallas moving the ball around. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Wide open shot is on the money. Davis has got 5 now.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Back to Harden. Tries it from 9. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Pass to Washington. And Thompson kicks to Davis. Irving with the ball. And it's Dallas with another.
You know, when Irving rises up to take these shots, so smooth in how he gets it done. He always seems to be in control.
Harden the pass to Leonard. Unloads from 13. And Davis pulls it down.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, here's Gafford. Outside Irving. Over Harden. Irving can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 5. Out to the right wing. Dunn, wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple. Dunn's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, how about Chris Dunn getting the ball in a great spot, making the deep attempt look elementary.
Outside Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, we'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Dunn, and it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. A 3 from Leonard. A rebound by Washington. Mavericks leading by 4. Like we were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
And, you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Gafford. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Powell. And here is Zubac. Now, here is Harden, covered by Irving. It's Harden with the drive, and it's good, 2 points. Harden's got 8.
Superb body control from Harden. When he's driving inside the defense, doesn't really have much they can do to stop him.
Here's Irving, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Leonard, the pass to Zubac. Now done. Pass to Powell. Here's Leonard. To the middle, trying to find Harden, and he's got it now.
An aggressive move from Harden at the hoop. Really good to see him take it to the defense like that.
And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Marshall's checked in, and the Clippers with a change here, too. Jones is checked in. Bucket is good. 15 points for Kyrie Irving.
You know, this is simply what Kyrie Irving does. Get buckets against defenders. He's a bucket maker.
Pass to Powell. Harden outside. Harden draws the double. Now here's Leonard. Kawhi tangles him up inside.
Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. Outside, Davis. Back to Irving. For the screen on Harden. Here's Irving. And the rejection by Harden. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jones dishes to Leonard. Boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Kawhi has a subtle and quiet way of consistently keeping the pressure on.
The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work.
The third quarter comes to a close. The Mavericks on top, up 5. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Derek Lively, Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Kyrie Irving. And there's Christie, and it's Marshall in at the 4 slot. Irving passes to Lively. No good that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Jones sets the pick for Dunn. Over Irving. And Lively pulls it down.
I'm a bit shocked, honestly, that he misses that. That's his shot in rhythm.
Outside Irving. Here's Dinwiddie. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 7 now for Dallas.
You know, guys, I like the way Dinwiddie uses his body and strength. I mean, he doesn't have a problem overcoming physical defense.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Najee Marshall. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Christie. And it's Klay Thompson in for Dinwiddie. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
From 13, good. Kawhi working near the hoop.
I like Leonard's shot right there. He's very comfortable from that distance.
Outside, Davis. Outside, Irving. For this screen on Hart. And on the way from Irving for 3. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Kyrie, not a bad answer. He'll give you the needed hoop when you need it most.
Here's Leonard. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
Showing no hesitation, and in a huge moment, Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Irving against Harden. Irving, good. Irving's got 12 points in just the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Leonard hits them both.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning. They have not stopped.
Harden outside. Pass to Dunn. Zubac with the screen for Dunn. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, I really admire the determination with which Dunn plays. Staying confident in his shot at all times.
It's in!
Do not expect anything less from Irving. A clutch performer. He loves knocking down the big shots.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And here is Los Angeles now. Harden inside the three-point line. And Davis pulls it down. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Nice find right there from Harden. Excellent for getting his teammates involved.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority. Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
And here's Leonard from 3. Laces one from 3.
Well, I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The shot by Powell, no good. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They didn't make it easy. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony.
paper, this game is something of a mismatch, Doris.
Yes, it is, but it's always dangerous when one team is expected to win by a large margin. Because why? Human nature. Can't skip steps. These are still professional basketball players. That underdog can be a real dog.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the three. Kicks it out to Jackson. And the three off target.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Randall the bucket on the assist by Conley.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. He said Ja Morant is so good and so entertaining that some guys on both teams just stand around and watch him. He told his players, if you let him get to the rim and do something spectacular, you're not only giving up points, you're energizing the guys around him. Coach wants to prevent the highlight reel kind of plays.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. About a minute played here so far in the first. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Graham.
You know, really by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Here's Morant following the score by Minnesota. Bain, the pass to Wells. Randall against Jackson. Here's Morant, up and over Conley. Morant with the bucket.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Edey. Outside Bain, puts up a three, sinks it from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Gobert with a screen on Bain. Edwards for three, buries it from three.
Oh, that is a stone-cold three by the Ant-Man.
Timeout called. Memphis. Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, BA, when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Minute 32 left in the first quarter here. And he lobs it up. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Minnesota leading by 4. Now Conley. Randall outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Randall outside. 6 on the shot clock. McDaniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Grizzlies trail by 6. Outside Bain. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Outside Conley. Randall with it. Three-pointer. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Aldama. Still no points. And the basket by Clark.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Randall. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Randall's got 9.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's Minnesota up by 6. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter, we've got Jaren Jackson. He's out there with Santi Aldama. Brandon Clark out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Pippen in at the point. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. After the basket by Memphis. Reed against Clark. Pass to Minot. Here's Alexander Walker. Drills it from deep. Alexander Walker's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Kennard outside. Now here's Jackson. Edwards against Kennard. Jackson the screen. 13 feet out. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Minnesota leading by 6. And here's Edwards. Over to the left wing. Here's Reed. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Boy, drawing the defense's attention, Edwards pays it forward. Nice work on the pass.
Timeout. Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. 3-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Now here's Randall. He's got 9. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, so often the guy who sets the screen. In that instance, Julius Randle with the ball in his hands in the pick and roll. Go ahead, Julius.
Here's Aldama. It's a 10-point game. Back to Morant. In the paint, Morant puts it in.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Pass to Randall. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Morant. Clark with the screen. Morant finds Clark. Good work there as it goes.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And Minnesota making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Jackson is checked in. Outside McDaniels. The offensive rebound. Gobert not bothered by the D.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Jackson with a screen on Conley. From deep, Morant. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Morant against Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Randall with it. Shoots over Jackson. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And the first half now in the books. It's Minnesota up by 10. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Julius Randle has been sensational.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has...
Oh, that's something else,
just
man!
Beautiful. Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Left side McDaniels. Here's Conley. The rebound by Jackson. Grizzlies trail by 8. Pass to Morant. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
Here's Edwards. Inside. Edwards lays it in.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Bain against Edwards. Here's Edey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edey's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Here's Edwards. Memphis with a rebound. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Pass to Morant. And here's Jackson. Here's Edey. Here's Morant.
Come on.
McDaniels with the rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
To the inside. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Randall. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Outside Edwards. From the arc. The triple hits for Edwards.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Here's Morant. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Outside McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Randall outside. Lets the three fly. And it's Bain with the rebound. Grizzlies trail by 8. Pass to Wells. Back to Bain. Outside Morant. And another three for Memphis.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that three.
Minnesota's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Right side McDaniels. Randall outside. Lets it go from deep. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Morant. Morant fights through contact inside.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Here's Edwards. It's tipped. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
3 tense quarters. Oh, a sensational slam by Amp.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Amp.
Here's Pippen. Outside Bain. Garza grabs a board.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's Clark. Basket's good.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Minnesota leading by 6. Edwards with it. Reed, a screen on Payne. And here's Edwards outside. Pure from three-point range.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Aldama outside. Pass to Clark. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Garza. Julius Randle comes in for Reed. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Okay, thanks, Allie. From deep, Morant. Oh, Morant sinks the triple.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Payne against Edwards. Good on the shot. Edwards has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
Here's Morant. Ooh, Morant sticking with it through contact.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Edwards against Payne. And that one drops for him. Edwards got 20.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Here's Morant. Ja Morant. Little floater is good.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Payne against Edwards. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Here's Morant. Oh, my. Jaw dropping the hammer.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
44 seconds left in the final quarter. Gobert with a screen on Payne. Here's Edwards. And it's blocked.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I love that Rudy left no doubt. Show off that power, Rudy.
Wells misses. Minnesota picking up the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove.
Two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight. Defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Green, and it's Moody in at the small forward.
Well, Kyrie just has nasty grips on that basketball. Cuts through the defense that time.
Butler kicks to Green. Pass to Curry. Over Irving. Curry's shot is off. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. We talked about a lot of things, including how to try and slow down Steph Curry. He said it's the usual stuff. You can't go under screens. You have to contest without fouling. You have to recognize he will put the ball on the floor and drive if you overplay him. That's a lot to account for, guys.
Thank you, David. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
And here is Moody following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. From past the arc, and it's Stephen Curry with a three.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Irving's shot is good.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Moody. Curry passes to Butler. For Davis. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And Butler just taking that motion right through contact.
Outside, Davis. Back to Irving. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Washington. Here's Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Gafford kicks to Davis. Tries again. And the shot is good.
Oh, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Warriors trail by 5. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Najee Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. Christie, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Moody. Gary Payton is checked in for Brandon Podziemski. And it's Buddy Hield in for Stephen Curry. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Here now is Dinwiddie. After Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer. Davis against Butler. Left side, Davis. 6 to shoot. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Butler feeling it out a bit. Great D that time from Davis.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Dinwiddie finds Davis, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Davis has got 6 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Derek Lively. Kyrie Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Christie, and it's Marshall in at the 4 spot. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Irving with the ball. 8 points for him. A shake. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And making the most of that inside opening. It's almost too easy for Kyrie.
And here is Hield. Down low. And that one is hammered home.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Lively sets a screen for Dinwiddie. Oh, good on the 3. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Curry. Brett, one thing we've seen these days, 3-point variance. Can you explain?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not, that's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, it's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on. And the master from the mid-range, you just assume Irving is going to drill that shot every time.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. It's to Curry from the arc. Wow, Curry automatic from deep.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Christie. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. Christie's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Peyton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, heady plays like that are what Jimmy Butler is all about. He knows where the defense is.
Pass to Gafford. And here's Thompson. At the top of the key, Williams.
The officials are all over that one.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Back to Podziemski. Fires for 3. A rebound by Washington. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Pass to Gafford. Butler against Davis. The Warriors pull it in.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Moody the pass to Butler. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Green with a screen on Thompson. Here's Hield. And the layup's good off the glass. Hield's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, for guards who are young players in the NBA, finishing around the rim is always a focus at this level. Nice job by Hield there.
And Davis puts it in. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Moody. And it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Brent, when I think of those title teams of the Golden State Warriors, clearly you think of the Currys and Thompson and maybe at the top of that list, the importance of Draymond Green.
Well, there's no doubt, Kevin, that the lean on for Golden State defensively and to be as good as they were on that end of the floor falls on the shoulders and the very capable ones of Draymond Green. I mean, he took on all challengers and elevated the confidence of players like Steph and Clay. So Draymond's defense, elite and leading to titles.
Curry, that's good. Mavericks trail by 5. Outside, Davis. Back to Irving. Good on the three-point shot. Irving's got 17.
One of the quickest releases in the game. Kyrie staying a step ahead.
Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. Launches a three. Thompson with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And it's Thompson with the jam.
That's a great sign. Clay up there and rocking the rim.
Irving against Curry. Pass to Podziemski. There's a screen. Back to Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Warriors also making a change. Payton, he's checked in for Moody. Davis surveying the floor. Back to Irving. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Golden State's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Pass to Green. Now Podziemski. A three-pointer is right on target. And it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude and he plays with force. And his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
And Thompson kicks to Marshall. Outside, Davis. Here's Irving. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. And that's 19 points for Kyrie Irving.
And this is how explosive Irving can be. Such a clever and versatile scorer.
Golden State moving it around. Butler from outside. Rebounded by Gafford. And so Marshall will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Wants to get it to Butler and does. The 17-footer. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Curry's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors. Irving against Curry. Nice shot by Irving.
So clever on these takes to the rim. Kyrie knows how to navigate and then finish creatively.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Christie comes in for Klay Thompson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Then for the Warriors, Looney's checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Brandon Podziemski. And it's Buddy Hield in for Stephen Curry.
Jimmy Butler and his energy is something that is infectious for his team. He gets his squad so energized to work through the toughest moments of the game.
And so Butler nails both of them. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Dinwiddie outside. Christie with the screen on Hield. Pass to Davis. Over Butler. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we've reached the end of the third. The Warriors on top. They're up by 5. We're back at 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Mavericks trail by 5. We've got Williams. Derek Lively is out there with Edwards. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Marshall in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. That one goes. Count it. Irving's got 11 in the second half.
A defender has Irving closely covered, but he's just so determined to get through the contact and to the bucket.
Back to Hield. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Hield's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Warriors. Pass to Lively. Now, here's Marshall. Here is Edwards. Irving from long range. No good, and just his 3rd miss against 13 tries. Warriors leading by 5. Hield the pass to Looney. Butler up top. Edwards defending. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Davis comes in for Edwards. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Najee Marshall. It's Thompson in for Williams. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Moses Moody comes in for Kuminga. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Gary Payton. Butler on the way. He's guarded by Davis. Butler with a bucket down low.
Now the combo of strength and quickness from Butler, that's going to help him on the inside.
Now, here is Irving. He's defended by Pajemski. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Irving. Pass to Butler. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Butler's got 5 points in the quarter.
And attacking and playing with intensity, Jimmy Butler, a ferocious competitor.
Here's Irving. And it goes down 2 points.
Kyrie coming alive. He does that at this stage of the game.
Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Pajemski. Green with the ball. .137 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6. The tray. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside, here's Davis. And no good. Some solid defense from Butler. And Thompson sends it back.
Clay showing some signs that time of that primetime defense he can bring.
Outside Butler. A second chance effort. Rebounded by Gafford. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Irving with the ball. Now Green defending. Green against Irving. Great D that time from Green. And that's an intentional foul. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. Now, he was very encouraging toward his guys. He said, look, you're working hard out there, but I need you to keep doing that. Crucial point right here. Give me everything you have so you can expect intensity out of this huddle, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. .35 seconds left in the game. Irving against Curry. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And how about the poise from Kyrie Irving? These are the moments he lives for.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
And so it's Dallas with it. Here's Irving. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So it gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. And here's Davis for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
As soon as Davis receives the ball, you just know he's going to take it at the D, and the basket there was big.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
And it's Washington missing. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it.
teams. My attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah. This should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
In total control on that possession. Kawhi just reading the defense and taking it himself.
Conley passes to Edwards. Randall outside. Fires for three. Drops in the three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Allie, what do you have to say?
He's focused on what they need to do to stop James Harden, saying they need to be aggressive defensively without putting him on the line. Once he starts racking up the freebies, the game slows down, he gets into a rhythm, and from there, it's a domino effect.
Thanks for that, Allie. And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the score by Los Angeles. It's Edwards on the wing. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Now here's Conley. Inside, here's Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Clock at 6. Lets it go. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
For 3, Randall. Second chance effort. And Gobert with a nice bucket inside.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Pass to Zubats. Powell with it. To the middle. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Conley. And it's blocked by Harden. Leonard inside. McDaniels covering. And Leonard with the strong finish.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
Outside McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Let's go with a 3. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
It's Powell on the wing. Fires top of the key. And there's Leonard on the assist from Powell. Leonard's got 13 now.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Gobert with a screen on Leonard. For 3, Randall. It's rebounded by Zubats. Inside, here's Leonard. McDaniels with some nice D. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for the Los Angeles Clippers. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
On the floor for the Clippers, it's Jones at power forward with Zubats at center. Bogdan Bogdanović is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Coffey in at the 3, the small forward. And, Coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reid is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
Here's Zubats. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Simmons, the pass to Bogdanović. Down low. And slam dunk by Simmons.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Edwards, that's good.
Where doesn't Edwards score from? Even in the mid-range, he makes shots.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert comes in for Miller, and Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Dunn comes in for Simmons. Now here's Dunn. He's scoreless. Here's Leonard. Leonard, so strong.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
Outside Reed. Back to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Bogdanovich. And here's Edwards outside. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Here's Leonard. Missed inside. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards, that's good. And, Coach, you took the Magic to the 2009 NBA Finals. Give us an idea of the different kind of pressure that exists in the finals.
Well, I didn't really feel as much pressure, but at the end of it, it was excruciating to get that close and to have a chance and then to lose in 5 games. Like, you know, even then going through it, that it's going to be hard to get another chance at it. So I would just sum it up and say excruciating.
Now here's Conley. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Julius Randle's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's DiVincenzo in for Anthony Edwards. Coffey, he's checked in for Los Angeles. James Harden comes in for Bogdanovich. Here's Conley. Yet to see a basket. Back to Randle. 4-3. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Harden with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Harden surveying the D. Leonard for 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. And now a 3-point Clipper lead.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value. Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Leonard against Randle. Kawhi, so steady inside.
And just continuing to pile it on. Leonard is such a ruthless player.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. For 3, Randle, he drops it from range. Randle's got 6.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And Leonard, here we go. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Yeah, nice play by Randle. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Here's Leonard. Outside for Harden. He buries it from 3. Harden's got his first 3 points of the game. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And he's at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Now here's Harden. Leonard right side. Oh, Leonard! A special delivery.
Oh, the slam from Leonard. Love watching him finish with force.
Outside McDaniels. Randall outside for three. The Clippers grab the miss. Pass to Harden. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Powell against McDaniels. And Harden gets it to go on the assist from Powell. Now it's a three-point Clipper lead.
A lights-out three-point shooter. Harden loves to take and make them.
Now here's Edwards. He's closely guarded. And overdone. And no good trying to use the glass.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw this game. And Leonard no good on that one. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, Edwards is so strong. He'll complete the play unless you wrap him up.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Harden with a screen on Randall. Leonard on the wing. Checked by Randall. Leonard can't get it to go.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's got his first 2 points. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Zubac. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Randall with a steal. Edwards, the pass to Randall. Lays it up and banks it in. Randall's got 10 points.
And Randall is a gamer, someone who's experienced at overcoming intense coverage from this area of the floor.
Back to Harden. Leonard outside. Zubac screen. Count it. Leonard's got 26.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
It's Edwards on the wing. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
He's built like a linebacker, Edwards is. So tough to stop.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for Conley. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Jones, he's checked in for Leonard. Coffey comes in for Powell. Bogdan Bogdanovic checked in for Dunn. And Ben Simmons subbed in for Harden. Now here's Zubac. Still without a bucket. And here's Bogdanovic to the paint. Here's Simmons, and the layup is good off the glass.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Randall outside. With one on the clock. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Timberwolves ahead, up by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the Clippers, Chris Dunn is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then there's Derek Jones. Then there's Amir Coffey. And it's Leonard in at the 4. Leonard outside. Here comes Kawhi. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
Edwards finds McDaniels. For 3, Randall. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Dunn outside. Harden drawing the double team. And it's slammed in by Zubac. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." It makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Leonard passes to Zubac. Outside Harden. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. They gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off. Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And Leonard drops them both.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Randall outside. Launches it. Strong finish by Gobert.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Here's Leonard. Softly drops in the floater. Leonard's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Pass to Randall. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside, Leonard. Randall pulls down the board. And so Randall will bring it up for the Timberwolves. 2-point game. Edwards against Harden. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Randall against Leonard. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Dunn outside. Leonard against Randall. Leonard can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Pass to Gobert. And here's McDaniels. Outside Edwards. From outside the arc. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Finds Leonard. The shot off that time. Minnesota with the ball. Here's Randall. Oh, he nails it!
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Here's Leonard. It falls! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
20 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
A productive trip to the line right there makes this a 2-possession game.
Here's Leonard, and it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Oh, man, what a bucket by Leonard. His team counts on him when time is short because he can handle the pressure.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Oh, he buries it from outside.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game. Harden fires away from outside. No good. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. I'm sure they would have preferred. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Grant Hill, stand.
Basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do. One thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the small forward.
What a pass for Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Barnes looking around. Back to Fox. 5 to shoot. with the rebound. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. And, you know, De'Aaron Fox, he has become, RJ, I think, almost impossible to defend.
Yeah, he's always had great speed, so defenders would sag off him. But now that he has that step-back three, so you have to play up, and that's what he wants you to do.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. Desmond Bane was the topic, and Coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get in rhythm. And they will have their hands full tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. Vassell wide open. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Vassell's got 5 points so far.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
Jackson passes to Bane. A rebound by the Spurs. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Vassell outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Fox, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bane, count it, his second make in 4 attempts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Paul's checked in for the Spurs. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
To the right side. Clark outside. Pass to Bane. Morant left side. Hits it from three-point range. Morant's got his second bucket.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
Here's Castle from downtown. Edey with the rebound. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. The three from Morant. Wembanyama with the rebound. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 2.
Now, you can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Morant outside. In the corner, it's Bane. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Bane's got 7 points.
The dime courtesy of Morant. I'd love to play with Ja. He's always looking to move that ball.
Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama down low. Drops it in from 11 feet.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
We've got Johnson. De'Aaron Fox out there with Paul. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Champagnie in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who San Antonio starts the second leg. Pass to Jackson. A rebound by the Spurs. After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
Ja Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bane missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
Wells is checked in for Santi Aldama.
A solid all-around player. Johnson can be plugged into any lineup. Why? Because of his versatility.
Clark outside. Pass to Wells. And it's off from three-point range. San Antonio leading. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. You gotta know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs. Castle comes in for Chris Paul. Baines checked in for Memphis. Wells passes to Baines. It's good. Baines got 9 points.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Johnson outside. Back to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Pass to Wells. Now, here's Baines. Lets it go with a 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. Well, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved, but it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
Fox against Pippen. Clark with a wide-open look. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
A different look now for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Chris Paul subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Then for the Grizzlies, Santi Aldama's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And it's John Morant in for Pippen.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, in 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
Wembanyama outside. With the fadeaway. No good off the back of the rim. The Grizzlies on offense. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Morant passes to Aldama. Memphis moving that ball around. And Paul with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break.
So clever and decisive in transition. Paul is fantastic at keeping defenders guessing and off balance.
Memphis has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. 7-second difference shot in game clock. Back to Morant. That shot is off. Paul with the defensive effort. And so Wembanyama will bring it out for the Spurs. Vassell outside. Back to Wembanyama. The kick out to Barnes. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, I thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bane.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the 3 spot.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. A 3-pointer off the mark. Memphis trailing here. Outside Jackson. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Fox against Morant. There's the pick. And another basket for Memphis.
Ja Morant was a great player, but he became a star once he learned how to dominate pick and rolls.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Wembanyama, a screen on Morant. And Fox gets it to go.
He's having one of those nights. Fox just filling it up.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant outside. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Pass to Edey. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Jackson misses.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Vassell. And Memphis also making a switch. Aldama's checked in. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talents. You don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is 1 of 1. Hey, thank you for the report. Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Johnson's checked in for Barnes, and Chris Paul's subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Back to Paul. Johnson outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. 2 on the clock. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Johnson's got the lead up to 6 now for San Antonio. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Outside, Bane. Back to Morant. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Inside, Morant doesn't have an obvious advantage, but his moves, look, they'll get him to the bucket.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Johnson. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Pulls up on the elbow. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Morant. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Spurs. They lead by 4. Don't go. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Fox is out there with Paul. Then there's Keldon Johnson. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Champagnie in at the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5.
And defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Fox. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Draws tons of attention with the ball in his hands. Fox, he'll get you some bonus shots.
So both teams changing it up here. Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama. Forget the long-range shots. Ja wants to challenge you down low.
R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
Outside Jackson. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Fox with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Oh, watch out for Wembanyama!
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Morant against Fox. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Morant.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Pass to Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Morant with it, ready now by Barnes. And he gets it to go. Morant's got 24.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
You love the relentlessness. Wasn't going to give up a chance for a big play.
And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's just a 3-point Spurs lead.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Here's Fox, and another basket for San Antonio.
What energy from Fox when they're up against it, proving he's ready to be that guy.
Morant looking around. And he makes that one. And he has 28 points for the game.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And Fox gets it to go.
And Fox can hurt you from there, especially when he's shooting with confidence.
Fox against Morant. Shoots over Fox. Here's Edey. Out to Morant for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Outside, Fox. Barnes outside. Can he keep it going? And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Now it's a 7-point Spurs lead. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're down by 7. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Buries it from 3-point range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Second team.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Stolen away.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Offline with his three. And now we've got the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
13 foul. At the line for Grizzlies.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Taking 2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Now a timeout called by Memphis. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
And a wide open look for Bane. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
14 foul.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity strike to close this one out.
Jackson misses. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it.